What is Linux operating system? It is very important to understand and learn about the Linux operating system. Lots of career path, if you have gone through on internet, you have seen that Linux is the one priority skills that you require as a fundamental part, because you can see Linux is everywhere. You can talk about the server, you can talk about the networking, you can talk about the different technologies like blockchain, AI. In the background, Linux is playing an important role. The first very important thing is that comparing with the different operating system, so it's a free and open source. So you can have the source code, you can customize as per your own convenience, you can redesign the operating system, and even you can build your own custom operating system also. You can take an example of Android operating system. So you think about that Android operating system is based on which operating system? So the base kernel is built on Linux. That is the reason it is most widely used in all over the world. Then we have iPhone is available, that is iOS. So that is the reason Linux is an important part, and it is also play an important role in terms of managing the resources, managing the organization, web servers, mail servers, background, cloud infrastructure part. There also we use Linux operating system as the first priority. Reason is very simplified. It's very easy to use, easy to manage the security, and management is also easy. So that is the reason Linux is the first priority I will recommend to understand the operating system. Of course, you have already gone through with the Windows operating system, how it is work, but that is also not a complete one. I will discuss how Windows is important in terms of security perspective, because we will get lots of vulnerabilities in Windows environment comparing with the Linux operating system and Mac operating system. Of course, this operating system is also vulnerable at certain point, but comparing with Windows operating system, it's little bit lesser. So to learn about the Linux operating system and understand the architecture, you have to understand the boot process. First of all, understand the process of operating system, how it is work. Then you can understand the Linux basic commands, how bash or terminal is working, how you can interact with the operating system directly. That thing is not available in Windows operating system. You cannot able to directly communicate with the kernel level through command prompt. So that is the reason Linux is more easy to manage the resources, packages. That is the reason. Then start learning the basic commands, how the copy, paste, delete. You can create a file. These are the basic commands you will learn. Then go to little bit advanced part, how you can do the filtering, how you can do to partition, the management of the process. These are the intermediate commands that you have to learn. Then you can move to the automation technique in Linux. That is also helping in the cybersecurity perspective path, as well as in cloud platform automation, DevOps career path also it is important role playing. So that is the reason you can move on to advanced part, and then you can start learning Bash script. Bash script is also helping us to filter lots of content in a specific file data that you want to scrap or do. So that is the reason you have to learn. In Linux, you have to understand the users and permission, which is very important in terms of security, how the resources are managed, how the administration is work, how the different web servers, mail servers, file transfer servers are working in the background, how the resources are managed. These are the things you can learn step by step and make Linux as the first a skill that will also help you not only in the cyber security career path, but if you want to move on into the cloud security or infrastructure security or virtualization security, there also Linux is working in the background. Also, you heard about Red Hat Linux Enterprise. That is a subscription or license based operating system we have. Alternative, we have Source Linux is also there, but you can initially start with the Ubuntu to understand, because it is very easy and you get all the resources very properly. Even you can make this operating system as a main operating system to set up the labs, to set up the driver supports, that thing. Then to move into the cyber security, so we have Kali Linux Parrot operating system as a two first priority. I will recommend to go through and understand how the tools is working, how command line tools are working, getting the information in terms of hacking, grabbing information, recon process. So that is the reason Linux, it's important in terms of the management, in terms of the user access, in terms of the permission, in terms of the security perspective. Or Linux is working in different perspective of organization. You can take example of networking, you can take example of cloud computing. In the background, somewhere Linux isn't actually working because it's lightweight and it can be easily managed. So that is the one thing I can recommend. After the computer networks, you can focus on Linux basic commands, learn the things. Then in the next topic, I will discuss the new path that we have to learn in terms of cybersecurity. So thank you, and yeah, once again, welcome all to watching my videos, and happy New Year to all. So bye bye. See you in the next video.